I was wondering if you could help me with discern which chakra to work on via Skype. For the past 2.5 years, I followed Muji intensely and it helped me grow a lot. But somehow, during this time, the personality picked up and entertained some pretty self-defeating habits such as smoking, a complete dropping out of career path, and an incredibly toxic relationship with someone diagnosed with schizophrenia. Now I've quit smoking, cut off the relationship, and am no longer religiously following Muji. Life is more stable, but there seems to be a lot of leftover pain and hurt. The worst is the regret with the relationship. It's hard to wrap my head around how that endured for so long. It was so extremely unjust, unfair of a relationship. I wish God could explain why he allowed it to go on so long. Sometimes it seems like it was just because of weakness and insecurity and not for some greater divine reason. I'm actually quite content and happy. It's just hard to not feel immense regret, like I wasted 2 years on such a selfish individual. Yeah. So, like in your system, it feels like you wasted 2 years on somebody, and that's who you are, and that you chose to waste your life on them through insecurity and weakness. Whereas actually, in reality, that's not true. Who you are is what's here right now, what's happening. Who you are is this. There isn't somebody that's wasted their life or wasted their time. There's only what's happening. And that's free and spacious and immense. Without regret. And that's who you really are. But in the body, there can be leftover traumas which keep repeating that story. So in your body now, regret normally comes from the heart, or in the throat, or in the solar plexus. It can be all over the body, but those are the main areas where regret normally lies. So in there is a pain in one of those 3 areas. And then your mind tries to seek to avoid that pain, even in its negativity. So say if you have pain in your heart about the regret, your mind keeps saying, you're bad, you did something wrong, it's because of weakness, why did life do this to you? How could he be so unfair and unjust on you? Why was it so cruel? And it looks for reasons and remembers things, and it kind of is self-perpetuating the pain. But the mind has some sort of belief, even though, or it's a habit, that by keep repeating the story, it will eventually get somewhere or sort something out. So often when people have these regrets, they want to tell everyone about the regrets, or they want other people to validate it, or they want to talk about it all the time, or they want to convince everyone what an asshole the other person was. So just notice that. And just give your attention to where it hurts, wherever it be. Just allow it to be there. Whatever story it wants to say, and just be really honest with yourself. Like sit by yourself in a room and be really honest, like of how angry you are with that individual, how angry you are with God about it. If anger arises, it won't be there all the time, but if it's there, and just speak it out. So it might start off with, he's such an asshole, I can't believe that I was looking after him and then he cheated on me 6 times with the neighbour. I can't believe that he was lying and cheating even when I was looking after him, and he made my life worse and messier, and I put so much energy into it. So that's the more surface layer. And then when you go a bit deeper, it's like, why did God do that? Why does God not bring nice things? What was the point of that? It was so meaningless. And just keep your attention there. And you'll feel when the thoughts are right, when they sit right in that place, and you'll feel when they're a lie. So just keep trying to encourage out honesty in yourself. So why in God? So why has God done this? And then seem to get more generic in a way, so less personal to him. So like, when has that feeling happened to you in the past? So just see if you can find that, like it happened to me. Like, that's how I feel with my mother, or that's how I feel when I was a child with my best friend. Do you feel like that towards the world often? And then if it's yes, okay, then go a bit deeper. So what's under that? I hate myself for not doing something. I hate myself for just letting it happen. Why didn't I protect myself? So a bit deeper than that. Why do these things keep happening to me again and again? Life wants to hurt me. Life wants to attack me. A bit deeper than that. I'm vulnerable. Life's going to hurt me. A bit deeper than that. Life's going to take away my survival. A bit deeper than that. Life is going to kill me. Deeper than that. My survival is threatened. Someone has threatened my survival. And that's how you begin to get to know your chakras and what's happening in your body. And beginning to be really honest, and you begin to see that your thoughts about him are actually fear of survival or fear of not being loved. I just gave that as an example. It could be that the bottom feeling was that you were going to not loved and you were abandoned, but I just went down that avenue. And you just see what's at the base of these thoughts. And they're normally a really simple sentence like, I'm going to be rejected, nobody loves me, or I'm afraid of my survival. It normally falls into those 2 categories. And each chakra has different flavors, you'll notice when you go through them. And on the ultimate level, so that's on the relative level, like just releasing thoughts from the body, because we repeat in the apparent timeline, we keep repeating these stories and then they get stuck in the body. Our body has a memory. So every time you see someone like your ex-boyfriend, or you see something that reminds you about it, then you begin to repeat that story. And the body contains that memory. So it's just going to the deep level of that thought, and then the next time you're thinking about him, you can take it straight back to survival. And then when you're ready, what is it that you want? You want someone that loves you, that completes you, that's complementary to you, that supports you, that loves you, that's concerned about your needs, that's empathetic. Like, you begin to say what it is you want, and you can feel that again in that chakra. And this is the way you begin to balance them out. And just see when it's going on in the day, just pay attention to the body. But on the ultimate level, there is no body doing that. Like, so I'm giving information about how to change the chakra system, just like I could be instructing someone how to cook. But on the ultimate level, that's not truth. There isn't somebody here giving you information of how to do something. There's energy dancing and playing together. And by the end of that exchange, there might be a change in your body-mind, or there might be a change in my body-mind, who knows? But we always personalize things and we say, Lisa's giving me information. I'm sat here and I'm listening to Lisa's information. But actually who you are is this moment. And there's no prescription here, there's only description. And who you are is what's happening. It's free, it's empty, it's vast, it's spacious. But when the body is in suffering and though there are tensions there, then these are ways that can help relax the system. Yaki teki teki tek. You didn't say much, but I heard it. I heard you. Hey, Thane, that's nice.